anti-drug Mexican police. General Rebollo has been in Fuentes' pocket for years. The DEA makes him target number one. Early in 1997, Rebollo is captured and interrogated. The general's confession blows the lid off the entire operation.
Después de la detención de Jesús Gutiérrez Rebollo, empieza a destaparse una gran red de complicidad de lavadores de dinero, y hay una serie de nombres y nombres de personas involucradas con él. Algunos de ellos son distinguidos políticos.
The confession proves what the U.S. government has feared all along. Drug lords own the Mexican government.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
What is that? I mean, Mexicans are good people. Mexicans are very hardworking people. We want to have some common.
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
People reliable. Welcome. Alone. That's going to become. They don't come.
Stay in the car. Go and ask information.
Whenever they're home, we're going to get much.
With the corruption exposed to the war, the U.S. has the leverage it needs to escalate their war against the narcos.
The State Department stepped up a little bit. It's about that time that, while it's classified, I can't tell you, we stepped up our presence there along with some other agencies. So we were being welcomed in, where for a while we were shunned, but I think the Mexicans recognized that this really was a two-country fight.
For the first time since Agent Camarina's death, the DEA drops the hammer, conducting an unprecedented number of raids and arrests on both sides of the
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
Fuentes got where he was because he was a
Prepare the car
student
for
in the
shutdown.
situation. He knew sometimes you quit, sometimes you back away.
So in March of 1997, the world's most powerful drug lord disappears without a trace. Soon, rumors swirl that he's been spotted in Chile, Europe, Cuba, even Russia.
El problema del narcotráfico en México y de estas historias es que llega un punto que las cosas son tan...
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Yo no sé, no tengo una manera de cómo pensar que es probable que de verdad Amado Cabello Fuentes haya ido a vivir a Cuba, ¿no? Pero también creo que en un país como México todo es posible.
Fuentes had won the war. He controlled all of Mexico. They had to buy their drugs from him. He was in the power seat.
Hey,
Now he
Lorraine.
disappears.
Lorraine.
Is he dead? Is he in hiding?
Don't blame
Nobody
yourself,
knows.
Lorraine.
And that creates
People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
This is the most utterly badass night competition ever created.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Come on, this way.
When your blades will be tested in a series of time challenges. The winner earns $20,000 as
My car's about to need some work. Enterprise has you covered. Trust me, I'm an actor. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Over here.
Callum, where are you going?
Come on, Mommy.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Oh God. The park. What happened here? I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
But when was the last time you talked to me? Or today, in a crowded bar? If it's togetherness you crave,
You can't catch me.
the best seat in the house tonight is at your house. So when your sweats, your snacks,
Callum!
your sweet nothings, and savor the sophisticated taste of missing
Callum, come back here right now! Stop! Callum!
This way, Mommy.
Hello?
This way.
Callum? Where'd you go?
Over here.
Oh!
Catch me, Mommy.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Super all-wheel control, the most advanced all-wheel control system in the world. So you can do stuff like this. Introducing the all-new
Come back.
Over here.
exceptional coach.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit. Wait, Callum!
Come on, Mommy.
What is this about?
Somebody hasn't read the book. Visit Auto Trader.
Come out, sweetie!
Catch me, Mommy.
Callum?
This way, Mommy.
Callum?
Over here.
Where are you? Where did you go? Callum? Stay where you are! Callum, where are
Come on,
you?
Mommy.
But his decades-long campaign to bribe and corrupt the Mexican government provoked the U.S. government to make him its prime target in the war on drugs. After the U.S. government turned up defeat, Fuentes disappeared. He resurfaces months later in Mexico.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
As soon as his death is reported, rumors begin to surface.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all four starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. "Do not fret, Gretel," Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Switch it if you like. Are you watching this anymore?
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
50 seconds, 57 seconds, so about 20 minutes you'll be around in the tournament. I really shouldn't say that, but there's nobody that's ever been there.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. Little mouse, who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you." The old woman offered them 2 enormous knobs. Children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him." Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool!" the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Yeah.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Whoa.
And if you get a 7 out of 7 score, we're going to send you to England, to London over the holiday.
Where are you, Callum? Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds,
Honey?
the old witch, even their own parents.
Oh, that's good.
I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws. Callum, where did you go? Callum, stay where you are! Come to Mommy, Callum. Callum! Come back, Callum. Callum, stay where you are. Another accident. This place. Where are you, Callum? Stay where you are! Callum! There's the boy.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Callum, where did you go? Wait, Callum! Wait for Mommy! This isn't a game, Callum. This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids. Where are you? Callum, tell Mommy where you are. I remember this. Come out, sweetie. Can't get on while it's moving. Callum, come back here right now!
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Stop, Callum! Don't hide from me, Callum!
Get me, Mom.
Where are you? Mommy needs to see you, Callum. Come out, sweetie.
It's inevitable there'll be others without a doubt. As a matter of fact, part of your challenge is to maybe shorten up on the 57 seconds or something. Could I ask the person with the baby if you could do me a favor? Could you take that person out of the studio? This is a heavy-duty concentration. We've been real lucky with kids so far. Nobody's gone in the middle of one of these, but it could sort of distract you. All right, gonna go for $25,000. All right. Here is your first sub. Go.
Spatula, frying pan.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, falling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought. Wait for Mommy! Where did you go? I'm not playing anymore, Callum. Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Mother duck said quack, 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 quack.
Come out, sweetie.
Super Orange has nothing to hide. It's just 100% pure orange juice. No preservatives.
Callum? Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Yeah. Just leave it up there and on the computer. What about your income tax stuff?
Oh yeah, I have to find that over there.
I'll just leave your boot.
I want to pay my I just lost my digest.
Okay, just leave it up there.
Come back. Hello?
Yeah.
Come to mommy, Callum.
Yeah, yeah.
Mommy needs to see you.
He's not going down alone. And I was like, all I had to say to that was, please leave me alone. I'm not talking to you about John. And then further on, I realized it was him. I said, listen, John, if you don't leave me alone, I'm getting the police involved. And the last thing he said to me was, you just signed your will for this. And the next day, he came to my house.
Coming up.
What was he going to do? Where was he going to take me in my own car? What was his plan? It's scary. Like, I feel like he was kind of like torturing me.
What did you think when you heard that there was a backpack with duct tape, knives, and gloves?
Hello. Somehow, we always leave packages in the last minute.
Time to bring these fat boys in.
No. I have a couple of things to watch.
We got this. Come on. Even on quick cycle, Tide Pod cleans great. 6 times the cleaning power, even in the quick cycle. Did you just get up?
Uh-huh.
It's gotta be time.
You'd be more likely to lose weight if you could afford a professional weight loss program. If you have over 20 pounds to lose, you could qualify for a weight loss grant up to $2,500. There's no cost to apply and no risk. Go to weightlossgrants.org.
Oh no, they've got you again. Those hidden service fees you can't seem to escape. You feel trapped by monthly service fees. Cambridge Credit Union has your way out. It's the unfee. No minimum balance fees. No rate restrictions. Just honest for goodness freedom from those nasty fees. Break the service fee shackles forever. Join Cambridge Credit Union and bank for free with the unfee.
Is there some here?
Oh, there's little here. Sorry?
Any scissors?
Yeah, it's behind you in that bucket where you're... I have scissors everywhere. The ones I found at the hospital.
Yes. I know. Yeah. Favorite. Look at this. Yeah.
Help fight depression. One step support people and families living with mental health issues.
Eat your food.
AndrewDunn.org to register. There is hope, and you can make a difference. Is this what freedom looks like? What will happen when I get out? You probably have that out. Get everything you want.
We now return to Dr. Phil's exclusive interview.
Callum? Callum?
Princess.
Hello? Callum, where did you go? Callum! Tell Mommy where you are! Callum, where did you go? Where are you? Callum! Mommy is coming, Callum! It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff." afraid. Mommy is coming, Callum.
Sure.
I don't know. Part of me is like, I've never seen him be crazy like that. But I'm like, was he just gonna try and scare me into being with him, or would he have really chill with me? I have no idea, honestly.
What do you think made him snap? Because you did all talk for a while, but then he had rushed your car a few times. He broke into your car, violated your cars. He comes into with a knife in his throat. That's a whole other category of behavior.
Yeah.
She'll come back for
She usually eats her food first and then her treats.
Does she?
Yeah.
No. She comes back with her food. Never come out.
Callum? Callum! Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I can't get on while it's moving. People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
We're in London with our team burger. For a short time, team burgers are just $3.50.
Mommy is coming, Callum! Callum, where did you go? Where are you? Callum! Don't be afraid. So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me. Mommy is coming, Callum. Callum, where did you go?
Gabriel shot lots of videos of John during their friendship.
I'm going to explain about how John got killed. I'm just going to throw it out there. I know who did it. I know who did it. It wasn't her.
Gabriel Madrigal and others on his Facebook page.
Where are you, Callum?
Another man involved with the victim killed Ludwig, but switches accounts, and police say there's no evidence of a third person involved.
If he comes at you with a knife at your throat, that's a whole other category of behavior. Is there something you can point to that made him snap?
I think it's just when I met
Stay where you are!
I think he just really realized, like, I'm not going to do it. And then I don't know why it took him so long to realize at first until I found out about the Natalie stuff.
Callum! Tell Mommy where you are!
There's a video that he's making viral that we got in a car together and drove away. Well, it's a video of John inside of his car.
Mr. John? How does it feel to have Emily's boyfriend out of the picture? Huh?
I mean, we were friends. Like,
Callum?
there's no
Callum!
hung out, we went to eat together sometimes, but it was never romantic, anything like that.
Don't be afraid.
I made that clear to him.
What are you trying to do with your life right now?
Where are you?
My boyfriend picked up and yelled at him. So John goes inside to my house and confronted him at the door. And my boyfriend pulled a knife on him.
Come to Mommy, Callum!
And John was running away because he's scared. He's saying that my boyfriend rode off on John's bike after.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
And I was too scared to tell the cops.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and a little...
Mustard, do you want
Just a little bit of HP sauce and mayo.
you want a sweet pickle or salted?
Sweet pickle.
Well, he says he has videos of you, and I think I've seen
Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people. You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias.
Yeah.
I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him. Stay where you are! Mommy is coming, Callum.
So, the police have said it already, but clear this up once and for all. Are you the one who killed John Ludwig himself?
Coming up.
Mommy is coming, Callum! Where are you, Callum? I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before. What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
Oh.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your
your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
Which has it now? Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Oh shit. Thank you.
Amazing things. They're incredible technologically, and they're full of incredible elements. And these elements can be recovered and recycled when they reach the
You go. Look at all your dog hair in here. Stains.
is in your hands. Don't let it go to waste.
That's like dog heads. Cat hair.
Where to recycle? Visit recycle.
I'm playing this game where this mother loses her son in the amusement park.
Triple your chances to quit with proven tips, tools, and support that works. They're there to help you quit for good.
Welcome to your first team challenge. The top 11 laid the groundwork for success. MasterChef quality comfort food for this type of volunteer workers.
It's just such a great cause. I'm really honored to be cooking for them.
But when the kitchen heats up, come on, faster. Both teams struggle to keep their cool.
The pressure is too much for me.
MasterChef Canada, all new. Tomorrow at 9, 8 Mountain on CTV.
Do you know the biggest receiver of
That's the video game playing videos.
Huh?
It's like the video game playing videos. The son that's lost.
Yeah, I have to find them.
Yeah, he's playing video games.
No.
So the police have said it already.
So what?
He's the one who killed John Lucky.
That girl that was Natalie Calloway stuff.
Yeah. No.
Leave it only you.
Natalie Calloway stuff.
I had just left his house. He works at 6 in the morning every day. His boss picks him up for work every day. You know, right after I called the police, I called him. He came to my house. The detective saw him pull up with his house. I was completely by myself. They actually had a witness who was walking her dog, and I can't imagine. She saw pretty much the whole thing.
Young lady was standing there, and a man was grasping her from behind, and there was quite a struggle. And eventually she broke